Steps of FMEA or failure modes and effects analysis. Process failure modes and effects analysis must be done in a stepwise order as each step follows the next step. I have also provided a case study scenario for both process and design FMEA and also the Excel templates in the other lectures. These lectures will be followed by those lectures in order to make you more clear about the entire process. Let's start on. First of all, we decide what failure modes to address. We should decide if we want to improve a product, part, or a process. If it's related to the process, we should use a process flowchart to identify each process steps. If it's related to the product, we should list each product equipment. Second, we should make a team because the entire FMEA process may be long and hectic and may take responsibilities of many people. Make sure that you train them about FMEA and FMEA improvement process in brief. Third, we should brainstorm the potential failure modes. There could be many failure modes. We should brainstorm all the ways the component of the process can fail. Each brainstormed failure modes should be listed. The next step is listing potential effects of each failure. There could be one or more effects of the failure and this should be listed. The next step is assigning severity rankings. Based on the severity or the consequences of the failure, we can assign the severity ratings. I have provided you an AI easy guideline that can help you assign the severity ratings. The seriousness of the failure consequences is termed as severity. And on the scale of 1 to 10, the effects with low severity is given lesser scores and the effects with higher severity is given higher score. The next step is assigning the occurrence ranking. The causes which occurs or repeats more is more dangerous and needs to be handled first than the failure causes with low chances of occurrence. On a scale of 1 to 10, higher score indicates higher occurrence, which should be given more focus to solve than a lower score value. The next step is assigning the detection rankings. Detection indicates how easy or hard the quality assurance or quality inspectors can detect the causes of the failure. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 indicates a situation very difficult to detect, whereas subsequent lower value indicate higher chances of detection. After that, we have to calculate the risk priority number. We have already assigned the severity, occurrence and detection rankings, and multiplying severity, occurrence and detection rankings gives us the risk priority number. We then develop the action plan. We decide which failure mode will be worked based on the risk priority number. We should focus on the highest risk priority numbers, and at the same time we should decide who will do what job by when. That means we will have to develop the action plan for each members, assigning a particular date to be completed. Then it's time to take the actions. We implement the improvements identified by our process failure modes and effects analysis team. We then calculate the final RPM, which is the multiplication of severity, occurrence and detection once the improvement has been made. We re-evaluate each of the potential failures once the improvements has been made and determine the impact of the improvements. This is all about the steps we undergo in failure mode effects analysis. As I have already said, we will study with the case studies on design and process FMEA, and I'll also provide you the Excel templates. Thank you so much for being with me so far in this lecture as well.